And somebody says, prophet, are we going to find this plane? Yes. Now, watch. So there is no way the plane disappeared and people don't know where it is. And then you get a flip of a wing. And they say, you see this? The coast of Africa. They know you're stupid. And they know exactly what they are doing. Now they've started searches. And here's what is going to happen. Listen carefully. We're dealing with the disappearance of MH370. Where is it? Who took it? What happened? Now, I said the first statement is to actually explain to you why it is so that some of us can come boldly and say we know. And some who don't know say it is impossible to know. In the things of the prophetic, no matter how sharp we are, we eliminate other details so that we also don't get into trouble if God has not told us so. If God says, say it, we say it. Two prophets, myself and TB Joshua, senior prophet TB Joshua, were given this. Mine was a little bit vague in a certain way. You know, with me, I will tell you if the prophecy is vague, and I don't need to put a lot of structure into it to put the flesh into a skeleton that I've been given. I'll just tell you, I'm seeing a plane and I don't know where it is gone. Just pray. Something is happening in the air. I didn't mention the country. I didn't mention the region. I didn't mention anything. So I'm not going to concentrate on the prophetic I was given. I'm concentrating on what Prophet TB Joshua prophesied. All right. And here, for those who don't think he's a prophet and those who doubt him, maybe this broadcast is not for you. All right. Prophet TB Joshua was a real prophet. Now hear this. I want you to see this video. Here it is.
This is Asia country. I will not mention any country, but God showed me the country. I'm seeing a very big balloon. And what is the cause of this? Just about to take off. And the first started. It means they can discover it at the tarmac, but because impatient. If God give me the grace, I will send a letter to the embassy of the country. Check your airline in your country. But it's going to be huge. Almost 200 people inside. What happened here is the fault of impatient, because there are many things they need to look into before they take off, but they are unable. What is the cause? 200 people inside the plane, but this is Asia country. So we are going to pray for them, and I see what I can do to send a letter to the embassy and let them know that any plane in their tarmac, they should make sure before it moves. Take a cognizance, take note, so that they can avoid this. In Jesus Christ's name.
Now, if you check that video, he said something. He said, if it is possible, I'm going to conduct the embassy after the service. If he has already done the prophecy, why does he want to write a letter to the embassy? That means the details he is giving us here are not all the details he was shown. Very simple. He says, I will tell the embassy, I'll write a letter. Now, why doesn't he say, I'll send one of our people with the video of the prophecy? This is a year before it happened. He said, I'm seeing a balloon. And it is over around 200, and these were 240 something people on the flight. That means Prophet TB Joshua was given the correct thing where the plane had gone. When they were searching the whole thing, he literally mentioned that it was just somewhere there, and they might find it within 7 days, because to him, it should be found. And he was the only one, if I may say so, around the world who had that specific detail. Even the number of people that would be on the flight, and that it will fall into the sea. Now, when he says fall into the sea, there is a lot of movement we can go with that, all right? We can move a lot of needles trying to see the compass where it leads us. But one thing you need to understand, imagine he gets that is Asia, then he gets that is around 200 some people, then he gets that the issue that it will fall into the sea. Then he says, I'm going to send a letter to the embassy. He has details of what really took place, what the vision allowed him to see, the other things he's not allowed to say. Now, so when that happened, on March 8, 2014, we have the flight MH370 that just disappeared. From nowhere, it disappeared. The point is, how did it disappear? Remember what Prophet TB Joshua said, around 200 people. All right? We are including passengers, we are including crew. But 38 minutes after takeoff at 1:19 a.m., final communication is ahead. And listen to what Prophet TB Joshua said. He said, you just fly from here and it goes. Because he's not seeing it. After it takes off, he's not seeing it. So he saw something that is already written in the what? In the realm of the spirit. But when we come to the earth and the information we have, the transponder stopped communicating. All right? So shortly after going up, 30 minutes later, the transponder stopped responding, communicates with the plane location to air traffic control, was turned off. I don't know if you understand this. So the plane now deviates from its planned route. It's going another direction. What did Prophet TB Joshua say? It flies, it falls, it disappears. But he says it falls. All right? Then military radar, gone. It's now seeing that it's now going west across the Malay Peninsula and northwest. It's like going straight to a place called Malacca. Now imagine all this is moving out of range. I don't know if you're getting this. The point is, I'm trying to say to you, if we focus on what is happening, it should be in the south. It should be the whole thing is focusing on the South China Sea. Yet the plan was to go somewhere else. So if you look at it, you realize something got it off. But the prophetic said the moment it goes up, it's in the sea. The prophet is the one explaining that it's going in the sea. But reality is we have to look at things correctly and say, if the prophet saw it like this. Now, over the years, the debris confirmed that from MH370 was found along the coast of Africa and islands in the Indian Ocean, supporting the theory that it went to the southern side of it. But the problem is here. When they found that piece that you saw, the marine plants didn't agree with where they said it got lost. The plants owned the wreckage. Not only that, it was missing other ID identifiers. So you saw those serial numbers. Some of them were wrong. But people didn't care. They saw it and they were wrong. Now, what am I trying to say? Remember, this is for entertainment only. Like we said on the 20th of July 2013, this is 1 year, or almost 1 year, around 1 year. Our Prophet TB Joshua prophesied about this. He saw it. And you cannot doubt it now because he literally saw it. In March 2014, after the disappearance of this MH370, he gave further prophecies on the location of the plane and where some debris would be located. I want you to watch what he said.
There's a big controversy going on in the world concerning Malaysia plane. They don't know where the plane is. Long time I said they should look down the deep sea. I think they are going to the deep sea trying to see what sea. They did not ask which kind of sea are we talking about. Yes, there is a controversy everywhere. I said deep sea long time. Yes, between the sea of Indonesia and the Indian Ocean. Why I say between? Because the particle has gone swimming everywhere. It entered and it was seized by object down sea. There is no way the thing could come up the sea until the thing becoming decay. When it becomes decay and becoming particles, little body come on the sea. But the whole thing is coming to an end.
Are you getting this? Yes, so as they were saying it, he would come back and say something. So the disappearance of Malaysian Airlines on that MH370, you know, the most popular number, remains one of the most baffling aviation mysteries of the 21st century. One of the most difficult for many families, of course. So while official investigations have yet to provide a conclusive explanation, I'm just here as a prophet telling you, look at what another prophet was given. And then you look at the things that then ensued. Then you realize, wait a minute, this was a calculated event with high stakes implications. I want you to see something. Let's wait and see. Just see what Prophet TB Joshua said.
I'm seeing a very big balloon. And what is the cause of this? Just about to take off, and the first started. It means they can discover it at the tarmac, but because impatient.
He said impatience was the problem. Maybe you saw it when we started playing. He said impatience caused the crash. He said there are problems with the plane, but there is impatience. My problem is, okay, oh, so Prophet TB Joshua solved the problem then, because he said impatience is the problem. And there is some fault with the plane. But he didn't say who is the causer of the fault. Not because he didn't see it, but because he entered where he was allowed by God to say. But he said he's going to write a letter. We don't know whether he did write a letter or he didn't. And somebody said, Prophet, are we going to find this plane? Yes. Now, watch. So there is no way the plane disappeared and people don't know where it is. And then you get a flip of a wing. And they say, you see this? The coast of Africa. They know you're stupid. And they know exactly what they are doing. But you see, the programs are now there everywhere. And they are doing this. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to show you that governments already know what to do with citizens. And they know what information to give you. Now they've started searches. And here's what is going to happen. Listen carefully. So radio waves are going to be the way they locate where. But at first they will act like they couldn't find it. Then they will go to, we seem to have located the location. But they will tell you the location they want to tell you. All right? Let me give you an example. It's those who are smart. Take in what I'm saying. They go to the south side. They get in there. They move a few distance, miles, kilometers, whatever it is. They move a little bit and say the wreckage was moved a little bit and some of the wreckage is there and there and there and there. Are you listening? Who is going to tell you that's the location? If you're told that it was found in the south today, would you know where the south is? See, they didn't get it. But just imagine how quick it was to change people's narrative who were there. Some lady was on the boat and said the time I saw the plane as if it was falling into the sea was this. And another one said, no, it wasn't like that. I actually saw it this direction. So what are we saying? Are we saying you're going to know? Let me give you another silly one. How many have ever been to America? Just raise your hand, even in the studio. How do you know America is there when you never went there? What if they tell you New York is there and if it's not there? It's actually there. Okay, I have a residence there. So it's actually there. But I'm telling you because I went there. But what if we all agreed to lie to you that there is New York? I gave you the prophetic word already, that there is radio wave that they will look at and say, this man was telling the truth. He found the location through following radio waves because the records are still there. For any location, they're still there. And that's exactly how they're going to do it. They are moving around right now saying they're searching, and they're searching, and they're searching. Yet they are going to follow one guy and then act as if they are finding it another way. But I'm telling you, they will find it. But look at what Prophet T.B. Joshua said. He said it is just right there. According to him, it was going to be found in 7 days if they were listening. But nobody listens to what we say. Did it fall? It was clogged. Are the people alive? No. Did it really disappear? No. I just said clogged. Anyway, the 10 minutes is over. Now, but here is the problem. There is a certain conspiracy theory. You like conspiracy theory? There's a certain conspiracy theory that there was a presence of 20 employees from a certain company I would not mention, deeply involved in cutting-edge technology. And listen to this. And electronic warfare systems. Here it is. These individuals were highly skilled, all right? Potentially possessing classified knowledge of technological advancement, including making a plane disappear from the radar. Wait a minute. Let's relax. How? This is, remember what we're dealing with right now. It's for entertainment only. Now, what are the chances? See, I'll do my thing as an exposure, but as a question. But remember, the exposure is for entertainment only. Now, what are the chances that the people that are on board are technically advanced? And they've already put a patent out. And only one company has no representative on the flight. And by the law of patents, it means if 5 of us have applied for a patent and 4 die and I survive, I own the patent 100%. Remember, this is entertainment only. It's for leisure purposes. Now, so what are the chances that you have people with advanced technology on making planes disappear off radar? And then the plane they are on disappears a few minutes after takeoff from the radars. Wow. Now, so it includes more than what Prophet T.B. Joshua said, or managed to say, or was allowed to say, that there was human error and the plane had error and impatience caused all this to happen. All right? It is further fueled, listen this, the ownership of the patent of that technology falling into the hands of someone that is very powerful on this earth that I will not mention. I don't know if you are getting this. This is kind of the information that people get killed for. You know, when somebody just says nonsense and says something, people go like, he just says all these things, But when somebody like me comes in to confirm something, and becomes a very, very tricky thing, because I hear from God and I've said so many things that have come to pass. Now that means people will know exactly that what I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only. So isn't it amazing that 11 years have passed and there has not been any development in uncovering what really happened? Are you getting this? Millions of dollars being spent on searches. Yet we have witnesses. 2. One was on a boat, saw the plane with a yellow U as if it was falling into the sea. And when they caught them, guess what happened? They try to force them to understand something. You know, when you say, I saw it at 12:30, they say, no, it should be 18. Because by the radar, he says, no, the time, I knew the time. And all of them came out and said, they forced us. They were forcing us to change what we saw. So there are too many coincidences which seem to have some coincidentally taken place at the same time, as if it was calculated, and it is calculated for entertainment only.